everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to My New Purse, a financial empowerment forum where we learn everyday practical financial skills that will help us secure our future and that of our loved ones. My name is Joy and I am your host on this show. Yes. All right, keep watching. Alright, let's get started. Today I'm going to share with you 3 ways that I save at home on a low salary. Yes, a lot of Nigerians, my salary percentage represents the salary that a lot of Nigerians earn, especially those in the civil service and then those in the private sectors that are not paid very well. So somehow you have to find a way to save because saving is very important. So how do I save at home? Now I started saving this way because I realized how important it was. I was caught in a trap of buying things on credit. I don't know if anybody can relate. So I remember I started working in 2011, and when I started working, we have colleagues come around with goods to sell in the office. Somebody brings shoes, nice pairs of shoes, a nice pair of bags. Somebody brings crayfish, somebody brings fish, and a lot of people are just selling one merchandise or the other. After all, I said low salary, so it means that everybody is trying to make extra source of income, is looking for an extra source of income. So you find that you fall into a trap of, okay, don't worry, they tell you don't worry, just pick and then you pay at the end of the month. And it's a never-ending circle, and before you know it, I've picked something, I've gotten over the excitement of having that new thing, and then at the end of the month you have to deduct your salary, you have to take out that money and pay. And I used to feel robbed. I felt robbed. I didn't like the feeling. So, but thank God I have been delivered from that, and it's been 2 years that I have been practically clean from buying things on credit, whether intentional or unintentionally. So I am going to share with you what I did and how I save at home if I have something I want. I'll share with you someday how I overcame that. But today's topic is how I save at home and what I do with the savings. So the number one way I save at home is I have a box, a thrift box, a piggy box. Sounds very childish. Remember when we were kids and our parents used to, I don't know if your parents did that, but mine did. We call it asusu in Hausa. Asusu, yes. They used to make that piggy bank for us. There was one that was molded with clay, and then that was like the common one, and I'll buy, it was 1 naira or something, I'll buy, and then I'll be keeping my coins. When people come around for Christmas, I'll save into it, and when you need money, you take it out. So learning from that lesson, when I got married and I was moving to Lagos, I asked my carpenter back in just craft a very nice piggy box for me, and I came with. It's very beautiful. So I saved money in it. In fact, when we got a house and we're going to move, and I was renovating the entire house, I ran out of money, and before I knew it, I went and I opened my piggy bank, and there was a lot of money. A lot of money. And I went and got more tiles. I was able to pay the workers for it, and it blew my mind. And since then, because when I got married and I came over to Lagos and I was still house hunting, I was always saving from upkeep money, saving from my salary, saving from any money I was getting. Now that doesn't mean I don't have a bank account, but I had to learn emotional control to save at home towards projects. Yes, that is what this today's own is about. So I save in a piggy bank. So in that particular big box, what happens is when I keep my money there, I keep about like 500 to 1,000 naira notes. I keep the big notes in that. In fact, the last time I wanted to start a business, I opened that box and I counted 100,000 naira and I invested it. It's mind blowing. I didn't have to do any I didn't have to go out borrow money or remove money from other things. It was with so much ease. I found an idea I was excited about, and I decided to open my savings. Something I was saving 1,000 naira, 500 naira. Anytime money comes in, and I think I saved that within a period of 6 months, and that's mind-blowing because this is money you would have given away to popcorn, movies, or something. So it's fantastic to actually have that. Another way I save at home is I have bottles. Yes, I have like wine bottles or groundnut bottles. You know, you buy groundnuts, the one they sell like 500 packaged. And after we've exhausted, instead of throwing it away, I save it behind the bed or in the wardrobe. I use a sellotape, I label it, and then this is for 100 naira, this is for 50 naira, this is for, you know, a lot of different currencies, and I just save there. And when I'm saving, what I do with that money is I save for projects. If I want to buy a particular pair of shoe, I just write for shoe, and then you find that I keep if I'm putting to 200 naira for shoe, after a while when I want to buy a shoe or do something, I just break the bottle, I count my money, and I buy the shoe with so much ease without taking money from somewhere. Or if something comes up like an emergency, for an emergency, something you want to do, I just break a bottle, and then I have my money available. And then like if you come to my house, like the other time I had my sisters over for holiday, as soon as you step into my house for your holiday, I know that I can let you go empty. They are students, so as soon as they are there, as we're doing other things, I'm already putting money away. Yes, in that bottle. It's little money, but if you read the richest man in Babylon, you will see that little adds up. That little adds up. 50 naira turns to 100 naira, to 200, to 1,000, to 5,000. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing. The other way I save at home, the third way, is I use a mason jar. So if you have a mason jar in your house, just cover it, and I poke a hole in between, and then of course I keep dropping money. Now this saving, I'm telling you, these are saving towards little projects that you do at home. You want to buy a new set of pots, you want to buy this, it's for the little things. So sometimes you just save this money, you just want a pair of earrings or a pair of something. So I find that for these 2 years I have been clean. I've had no reason to borrow money for shoe, money for hair, or money to pay tailor, or not really like I've been borrowing before, but like ask tell the person, do this, I'll pay you in future. Remember I said saving on low salary, and we know what we do with our low salaries here in Nigeria. When I mean low, it's in the percentage of 100,000. There are people that earn as little as 15,000, but I know a couple that saved. In between them, they were making 35,000 in just, they built a house, yes, a 3-bedroom flat, from saving little money. They save, and before you know it, they bought a pair, they bought blocks, they bought this, and they bought that. So this is how I save money at home. Now let's do the math. If you're saving 50 naira in one, if you dedicate a mason jar, which is a little bit bigger than a bottle, or you dedicate a bottle in your house and some bottles, and you're saving, all you're saving is 50 naira every day. Do you know that at the end of the year, 365 days, you're going to have about 18,200 naira? That is mind-blowing. From 50 naira every day, because 50 naira, to be like, oh, it's nothing, but with that 18,000 naira, you find you can sew your Christmas clothes. If you're the Christmas wearing clothes person, you can buy a good quality, just something for yourself, and it wouldn't pinch you, it wouldn't pinch your finances. And then if you're saving 100 naira, it means that at the end of that 365 days, what are you going to get? Let me check. Let me do the maths. Let's say 100 naira. It means you get 36,500 naira. Oh, that's mind-blowing. That's money you can go for a Christmas buffet and just have a good time. And then if you're saving 200 naira, in 365 days, you have 73,000 naira. And if you're saving for 500 naira, in 365 days, you have 185,500. And if it is 1,000 naira, in 365 days, you have 365,000 naira. That is mind-blowing. That is like mind-blowing money that you didn't really think of and you're keeping away. So I want to challenge you today on mind your purse, to start small. Just take those incremental steps And that way you find that you're able to organize the larger portion of your income and do more important projects with, while the things that you use to take care of yourself, maybe your hair products, your face products, as you buy your, as a lady, like I have a lot of what did you call that? As you buy your skincare products, sometimes they last 2 months and 3 months. So I already start saving little money so that the next set I am buying is not costing me so much. So that is how I save money at home. I just keep them in different corners in the house. And my husband was like, "What is this woman is doing? It's crazy." But hey, it helps. It helps. I don't really have to worry so much. And sometimes I even, if you need to give somebody money and you don't really have, or you don't want to tamper with some cash in the bank, I just break a bottle and I count the money and I give the person. Sometimes I have a plumber come over, I call those emergency funds, I break a bottle and I'm cleaning the plumber without stressing another chunk of money. Of course, I always go back to collect my money from my husband, but before then I have paid. So all right, I hope this was very useful and helpful to you as a student, as a millennial, as a young person, even from the allowance from your parents. You can start putting away little money towards big projects and you find that you're hardly stranded. That is what we have for today on Mind Your Purse. Join us next week again on another episode of Saving. Ciao!